Welcome, everyone. It's time for our first look at the Los Angeles Rams. I'm Dave Spadaro, Eagles Insider, with Brian Westbrook, the Eagles Hall of Famer. The Rams coming off a tough loss on Sunday night, 15-6 in the frozen tundra of Soldier Field in Chicago. But the Rams still 11-2. A formidable team, Brian. Yes. We got a taste of them last year as they put that whole thing together. And a defense that last week in Arlington, Texas, the Eagles just getting all sorts of trouble from the Dallas Cowboys face an even more complete and explosive offense in the LA Rams.
Well, this is what you're going to see. Jared Goff has been throwing the ball all over the place, doing a great job of that. He has a couple receivers in Brandon Cooks as well as Robert Woods that make plays all across the field. Fast, good route runners, can catch the football really well. And then when you look at it, I think the engine that makes that offense go is Todd Gurley. His ability to run the football inside, outside, be able to catch the ball out of the backfield. He's one of the best running backs, if not the best running back in the league. Certainly a handful for our defense to handle.
19 touchdowns for Todd Gurley. 15 on the ground, 4 in the air. I mean, this guy's, we have seen Ezekiel Elliott. We have seen Saquon Barkley. We've seen Adrian Peterson. We've seen a bunch of great running backs. Would you think that Todd Gurley is at the very top of the list?
I think right now he's at the top. I certainly would put Saquon a close number 2. But Todd, especially when they decide to give him the football, he's the best running back in the league because he's so explosive. He's a big guy. He's a load. He's also a volume back. So if you give him 20, 25 carries, he can handle that, and he'll certainly get you over 100 yards. It's going to be important that our defense plays on a different level of containment, a different level of gap discipline, and they have to be able to get to the quarterback as well.
That said, and all the platitudes that we throw the way of the LA Rams, they have struggled these last couple of weeks. A win over the Lions a couple of weeks ago, struggle. And then Sunday night we saw the Chicago Bears dominate the line of scrimmage. Jared Goff throwing interception after interception, looked terrible. You wonder if maybe they're in a little bit of a rut and the Eagles can kind of catch them.
This is what you've seen from this Rams team, that you can get after their quarterback, that you can beat their offensive line, that you can get and pressure him into making bad throws. And that's what this defense is built on. They're built on trying to get after the quarterback, allowing the front four to penetrate and make it hard for a quarterback to be comfortable in the pocket. That kind of plays right into our hands. It's a big question for us. Can our secondary hold up? That's been a question for us for almost the entire season. Big question this week as well.
Yeah, and then on the other side of the ball, the Eagles offense, which has just not been able to reach the heights that it reached in 2017, plays a Rams defense that is absolutely devastating at the line of scrimmage, led by defensive tackle Aaron Donald, 16.5 sacks, leading contender for the NFL's Defensive Player of the Year. The Eagles' interior with Donald and Ndamukong Suh, the edge pass rush from the Rams. This is a huge challenge for the Eagles front.
Best D-line that we're going to play all season long. The guys inside, guard, center, guard. They have to have the best game of their season this week. They have to be able to protect Carson Wentz right in front of them. They're going to get pressure with Aaron Donald. That's what they would like to do, right in the quarterback's face. We have to have a game plan for that early on. That means the running backs have to step up and block as well. They have to be a part of it. We can't allow their defensive line to dominate us in the trenches.
And somehow the Eagles have to get points in the passing game against a pretty good secondary with Marcus Peters, Aqib Talib. I mean, the Rams have loaded up kind of a dream team kind of roster. And they've paid off for them with an 11-2 record.
They've been playing very well, but they're vulnerable. They have opportunity. We have opportunities to take advantage of this defense. There are some holes in this defense. People have run the ball successfully against this defense. People have passed in front of these guys as well. And so there are some opportunities for us, but we have to play crisp football. We have to go out there and start early and get in rhythm offensively, something that we haven't done in a couple weeks.
It truly is a must-win game for the Eagles. 8-8, get you in the playoffs?
It'll be tough. We have to have a lot of things go our way. I think we have to try to find a rhythm. If we can find a rhythm, let's not worry about the schedule. Let's not worry about getting into the playoffs. Let's worry about winning one game at a time and finding a rhythm for us offensively and defensively.
And the quarterbacks will be linked forever. Jared Goff, the #1 pick in 2016. Carson Wentz, the #2 pick in 2016. After the rookie year, we all would have said, hey, Carson Wentz is head and shoulders above Jared Goff. After last year, starting to even up a little bit. This year, Goff has been much more consistent and productive than Carson.
Sean McVay, one of the best play callers in the league, play designers in the league, has done a great job of putting weapons around Jared Goff, but also putting an offense around him that's unpredictable. They have a dominant running back and 2 very good receivers. It's just hard to stop everybody on that offense. We're up for a tough test this weekend.
This is a shock the world kind of moment, isn't it?
Listen, if you want to talk playoffs and you want to talk, we're better than them and we deserve more, we're the Super Bowl defending champs, now it's time to put your money where your mouth is. Now it's time to go out against the best team in the NFC and show everybody what you truly are, not what you showed in the last couple of weeks.
I would say that the New Orleans Saints might have something to say about that.
There's an argument there.
Yeah.
There's an argument there.
Brian, how difficult is it for the Eagles, who arrived very early in the morning on Monday following the loss in Texas, to go back out to L.A. on Saturday? A lot of travel, a lot of time on the road, a lot of time away from home.
A lot of travel. It's that time of the season. These guys have had an opportunity all season long since the schedule came out to prepare for this moment in the schedule. It's the end of the year. I'm sure guys are tired. Guys are banged up just a bit. But it's all about, what's in your heart. It's all about how much do you want this thing. This game, this season has to be much more and worth it much more to the guys in that locker room. I think it is. We will find out on Sunday.
Eagles and the Rams, prime time on Sunday night from the L.A. Coliseum. That is our first look at Sunday night's opponent, the Los Angeles Rams. Brian Westbrook, Dave Spadaro, thanks for watching.